Welcome everyone to Lights of Miiva, episode 37. My name is Sam Lander, I'll be your GM, and I have some players.
My name is Zerto playing Lumi, the Circle of Stars Druid.
My name is Ballard, playing Elros, the Battlemaster Fighter.
Hi, I'm Suda, playing Risha, the roguiest rogue to have ever rogued, and no, I'm not hiding, you are.
Hello, I am Sadie, playing Zari, the Storm Herald Barbarian.
And Ashes is maybe double muted. Ash's voice isn't working. Okay. Well, while you're working on that, I'll go over what happened last time. Ashes of Saturn is, of course, playing our foreseeing wizard. Brain fart. So last time, you guys ate some breakfast and then headed out to talk to the leader of the city, the First Lord Julik, after being, you're thinking, led upon a bit of a trip to impress you. You had a meeting where it was revealed that you guys are known to him for being wanted, and but he is willing to give you the opportunity to take care of a problem for him. Much like his daughter had told you, he wants you to go into the sewer system and take care of something that fell out of the sky and landed there and escaped and has turned many of his soldiers to dust. You guys agreed to do so and were led across town to the sewer entrance nearest the abomination. And after traversing around through the sewers, avoiding the no-no doors that Risha has so kindly pointed out to you, you had a conversation with something that you couldn't really see very well because it was hiding around a corner, and decided that Elros finally decided that as much as the conversation was interesting, it was going nowhere, and leapt across the flowing, we'll go with water, and drawing his sword, started heading towards the distant eye beast. And with that, we're going to go ahead and start the fight with Cryor is up first. So, and Cryor unfortunately couldn't make it today. So Inter couldn't make it today. So somebody else will be running Cryor. So take it away, whoever's ever doing that.
I don't know if it's intended, but I can see like a cone coming from the beholder.
Yep, that is the anti-magic field.
Okay.
You technically wouldn't be able to see it, but that's where the players have the area of effect as well. Okay. Who do I need to give control of Cryer to somebody so they can move?
Yes, because at the moment I think only he can move himself.
Who? Nope. Controlled by, determined by character things. Okay, well then just tell me where you want Cryer to go, and then I will move him because I can't change that. So.
That seems like a logical place for Cryer to go.
There's a wall there?
Yeah, that's a wall.
Right here?
So he might be able to go there.
Yeah. He's got so much movement.
That is all his movement for one
60
turn, unless he
60
wants to dash.
Right. So gonna need a the water area down here is difficult terrain. So would need to jump across over here where Elros is, and then move from there. And then if you want to go across again, would have to jump across again. Although, as a monk, I think you get standing leap of lots.
Shouldn't get any more than other. They does as mobile.
Yes. Mobile. Oh, it doesn't say what mobile is.
We could technically
Dash
to get.
action. Difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement on that turn. Yes. So you would need to dash to do that, and then get behind it.
Approximately thusly.
Okay. Well, he's got 60 feet of movement, right? Yeah, 60 feet of speed. So yes. So with a dash, can get there. So that is still have a bonus action. Which you could do a monk punch with, I believe. Or no, yeah, you can.
I have to use an attack action to open the ability.
Ah. Okay, well. When you use an attack action on an Armed Strike as Monk, you may make one... an Armed Strike as bonus action. Okay, well then, that is... Unless you have another bonus action, then Marisha
Bonus
is up.
action dodge.
Yeah, dodge... Or is that... I thought the dodge action was...
Key points. I think he wanted most of them going towards
strike.
Stunning.
You. All right, Arisha, your turn.
Turn is over.
Just one step. Okay. Lumi.
I see nothing.
Fair enough. Also, your magic is currently suppressed.
I think that would add up to 30 feet. And I think I'm across thing, maybe.
So 10, 20, 30. It's an extra... yeah, I'll say you can get there with your movement. I'm going to allow this. I wish there was a way to mark on the map difficult terrain areas.
Mm-hmm.
If there was...
I'm having a hard time discerning what is water, what is not water.
I can hide the cone if you want.
I think I get the basic outline anyway.
Okay. There. I have currently hidden the cone, I believe.
Oh, that is much better.
I will will not engage any forms as of yet, and I can't see anything, so yay. I'm a pass turn.
Okay. Elros, you're up. That's your movement.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the effective range of daggers. I think it's 30.
Thrown.
They'll have a range listed in the item.
Oh,
20/60 when thrown.
So disadvantage at 60 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, you can hit it with the... You'd have disadvantage on the attack.
I'm gonna dash and I'm gonna get right here,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
Eberkeet.
I was holding the wrong push to talk button.
Of course.
I just changed it, and then I pressed the wrong one.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, if without a running start, I can jump 5 feet,
Uh-huh.
so I can get here without incurring that difficult terrain penalty.
Correct.
So that's 5, 15, 25, 30.
Go. Yep. I'm willing to accept that.
Might have been the same math I used.
I think so.
Yeah. Um.
You are currently in an anti-magic field.
Yeah, so I'm not radiating light anymore.
Right.
So I'm actually in the dark.
I'm going to leave your light up just because otherwise you can't
Unless-
see anything.
Unless this light over here.
This light over here is non-magical.
Yeah. How far does that go?
Like, it's a bullet lantern, so it's like 60 feet, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me.
Dynamic lighting. 60 feet of bright and 60 feet
Okay.
of low, so it's low light all the way out to the beholder.
Okay, so I do have sight of the beholder then.
Yes,
But it's in dim light.
correct.
Okay, well. I'm going to throw my non-magical dagger.
Go for it. Are you within 60 feet of it?
No, it's disadvantage. That's why I'm doing the non-magical one.
Right, but at 60 feet is the maximum
Oh,
range.
oh, right. I'm not within 60 feet. You are correct.
Right.
Okay. Oh goodness. I'm gonna hide behind this corner of the wall then,
Fair enough.
and that'll be it for my turner.
Zari the Barbarian.
Okay. So I have a strength score of 16, but I don't think will that let me standing jump across the water? Or no, I need a 10-foot run up for that.
Yeah.
I believe you
So-
had me roll for it, didn't you?
I
last
did.
time?
So yes, if you want to roll athletics check to get that extra range.
I can do that.
I'm gonna go with you get your standard range, which is 10 feet for a strength of 16, I think.
It's 8. So
So you can
'cause
get
it's half the distance.
you can get here with
Okay.
so it costs you an extra 5 feet of movement to get up to here.
Okay. So that was 10 feet. Let's see. Another 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
That leaves me with 25 feet. So. So, right. There, I think.
Yep.
I
That-
think that's the full 45.
Seems right.
Okay. And I'm gonna let's see. I can see it. Javelin has a range of
If memory serves, 20/60.
That sounds right.
Javelin's 30 and 120.
3120. Ooh.
But I'm still 50 feet away, so I'll be throwing at disadvantage.
Correct.
So
A 10 will miss.
okay. The other one was a nat 22.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that's all I can do my turn.
Okay. Beholder's getting things thrown at it, so it's going to. It's going to move
You can probably
Yep.
turn the cone back on.
there. The cone's gonna remain. I think. I'll place the cone. You guys will hold on. Place the cone there. But okay, so Cryer gets an attack of opportunity on the beholder as it moves away from him. And then it will use its eye rays. 23 will hit.
For 10 damage, stunning strike.
Okay. You can do that on your.
When you hit with a melee weapon attack,
There you go.
You can spend 1 key point to make the target stunned until if it fails.
Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, 15.
Con 15. 17. So succeeded. All right.
We need to keep tabs on how many points because I can't edit his key point usage.
I can mark it. It's under. I can mark it later. All right. Well, the beholder is going to use eye rays at 3. So it roll a. Three of the following eye rays at random. Roll a d10. So d10. First eye ray is a 6. Telekinetic ray. If the target is creature, it must succeed a DC 16 strength saving throw. So, Cryer, make a DC 16 strength saving throw, please. Or I can make it 2.
Whom?
Cryer needs to make a DC 16 strength save.
Sorry, I missed the name.
Oh, that's okay. 10.
10.
So, moves it up to 30 feet in either direction. It is restrained by the raised telekinetic grip at the start of the beholder's next turn or until the beholder is incapacitated. It isn't being more carried. Okay, so it will move Cryer beyond the correct layer, Sam. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Cryer is currently restrained. And okay. I rated the second. Well, since there's only one target, Cryer is going to get it. 8 is Petrification Ray. Target must make a DC 16 Dexterity saving throw. Dexterity save. Cryer, you are restrained, so you have disadvantage. I think. Doesn't matter. You succeed. Nope. I think if you save, you don't have to do it on the next turn. Yep, on a failed save. All right. And Ray the third is a 4. Slowing Ray. DC 16 Dexterity save.
Still Cryer.
Still Cryer. Only one that the beholder can see.
Only one it can behold.
Yes.
Dexterity is still at disadvantage because restrained.
Correct. Okay. Is not slowed. All right. That is the beholder's turn. Cryer, your turn. You are currently restrained until the start of the beholder's turn.
I have no vision, but can I don't think Cryer can see in the dark either. So I think he's even blind until there's some light in there.
Yep. Yeah, so no action from Cryer. I don't even think you can break free. So
The only thing is throw a dart.
does
In
Cryer have a javelin or a dart?
he has both.
He does disadvantage. Range is 35 feet, so disadvantage and disadvantage and disadvantage and disadvantage. But it's just disadvantage, so go for it. Throw your javelin. Wait, how much damage did you do? 11. Forgot to mark that.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Cryor.
Holy buckets, Batman. Okay, that's a hit for 7 piercing damage. And yeah, that's 3 dirty 20s in a row on disadvantage. Risha, your turn. You hear the fighting in the distance.
Man, what the heck did they start?
Tripping balls.
2, 3, 6. Good. What did you guys start? And that'll be it, because I still can't see Jack.
Okay.
Don't look at me.
Lumi, you're up. You are... If you're partially covered by the anti-magic field, are you still covered by the anti-magic field? I think the answer is yes. So you are still in the anti-magic field.
Can't see anything.
Mm-mm.
I'm just gonna yell back, get the torch close, get the lantern closer, and I'm gonna dash and try and cover a bit more ground with what I can see.
Okay. You are out of the anti-magic field. So if you wanted to take form of starlight, or whatever it is.
I can't see anything. So, yeah.
Well, if you take your form of whatever, you emit some light, right?
That far, and I can see further with the lantern.
Right. Okay, well, anything else?
Oh, that's what Lumi can do.
Okay. Elros, you're up.
All right, so
Oh, actually, at the end of your turn, Looney. At the end of your turn, Lumi, a beam of light comes lancing out at you. It is 6 telekinetic ray. And make a DC 16 strength saving throw, please.
With my whopping -1 modifier.
Yep. 14. You are restrained. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You fall back out of the thing as you are moved back into the anti-magic field. So you are picked up and shoved along the wall. Sorry, now Elros, your turn.
it is all good. I am going to 5, 10, 15. Hi there.
Hi. You
Let's
are out of the
see.
anti-magic field.
Awesome. I had a so question.
Yes.
I want to grapple it. The two of the tentacles, if I can.
You don't know what each eye does. I mean, you can try to grapple it if you want. That would give the restrained condition, I believe.
What size category is it?
It's large.
Okay.
Let's see.
Mechanically, it wouldn't block any of the eyes.
Okay. I'll try something else then.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case.
Oh,
That's a miss. Second attack is, however, a hit.
and I don't know how you're gonna do this either, but I would like to try to trip it.
It has a perfect... So its speed would be reduced to 0, but it's still floating. I don't know how tripping works for things that have no legs and float naturally.
Yeah.
Isn't it
I don't think it's
immune to prone?
I think it might be immune to prone.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is immune to the prone condition. So don't try to trip it unless you just want extra damage from the superiority dice.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I'm just going to action surge and hit it
Okay.
a couple more times.
Don't forget to do your damage from your hit.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Two-handed or one-handed?
It is one-handed.
Okay.
So 11. Oh, those are bad.
Those both miss.
Yeah. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Iberkeet.
I'm going to back up
Mm-hmm.
and then make a running jump
Okay.
to here.
Go
So
for it.
that's
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Give
30.
me a athletics check to see if you can make it another square on your running jump. Yep. So you got further than you thought you were going to.
Okay, so then that's 25.
Yep. Then
30.
30.
35.
You are now out of the anti-magic field and your glow resumes.
What's all this stuff down here?
Bunch of spider webs and dusty somethings or other. Looks like maybe an old mausoleum.
Ugh. Oh. Oh no. I'm going back in the anti-magic field.
I didn't like seeing that. Light goes out.
Yeah, I dashed, so I'll make that the end of my turn.
Okay. Zari, you're up.
Okay, so let's see.
That's just amazing.
That'll give me 40 feet.
Yep.
Um,
You can hit it around the corner, but you are still in the anti-magic field.
yep. Let's see. So we gotta go for swing number 1.
Go for it. That is a miss.
Swing number 2.
That is also a miss.
Can somebody trade me dice with Cryor?
All right. Beholder's turn. Oh, do you have a bonus action?
No, not yet.
Okay. Beholder's action. Cryer goes bloosh into the water. And then it doesn't like being this close to this many people.
I don't like being close to that many people either.
It's going to... Okay, Elros and Zari, you both get an attack of opportunity. 5, 10, 15, 20. It has turned off, or it has suppressed its... Yeah, because it wants to shoot eye beams. So it is suppressing its eye thing. So we'll just leave that where it was, because you guys can't see it anyway. 17 misses, but a 20 hits. 11 damage. You don't have Sentinel, do you?
No.
Okay. Oh no, nobody's in anti-magic field. So Zari and Elros. You both hit it at least once. So first eye beam goes at Zari, second one at Elros, third one at Zari. First eye beam is an 8. Petrification Ray, DC 16 dexterity. You get advantage as a barbarian because you can see it coming.
Yes. Good thing that was advantage.
All right, so you are not affected. Second one, Elros, a 10. DC 16 dexterity saving throw. Elros says the death ray comes at you. 21, you succeed.
Phew.
So you are not hit by that. 4 coming back at Zari. 16. It's always dexterity save apparently. So DC 16 dexterity save. You get an advantage. 12. Slow ray. Target speed is halved for 1 minute. In addition, the creature can't take reactions and can take an action or a bonus action, but not both. Creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn, and then it ends on success.
Okay.
So Lumi, Cryor is up. Sorry, Cryor, you're up.
The hair thing closer to him. Yeah, hang on.
You want to move closer? 10. So 10, 20, 40, 60. Can get there with 60 feet.
I actually have 0 vision of.
Okay, so does Cryer want to continue to move in with the action, or just stay there and throw like another javelin or something?
I think he will need to light a torch. I was just trying to figure out if he had any. Yes, he has. Light torch.
Okay, so that would be an action. So he now emits light.
20 bright, 20 dim.
Okay. Cryor. Dynamic lighting. 20 bright. 20 dim. Save settings. All right.
A cone?
For torch? Torch is
No, I only see cone, but that might be because me and far away and things.
right. He's over here. So should be able to see him.
I can see him and the light, but he only shows light in a cone.
Oh, did I?
Oddly enough.
Oh, because of. Hold on.
He did have the bullseye lantern.
Yes. Too many things. Directional light off. Save.
There we do.
There you do.
Now we can. Now we have visions.
Yes. All right. That was your action and your movement. You still have a bonus action. Step of the wind for more movement, or not much else.
No, just hang back, wait for
Okay.
the rest, I think.
Risha, you're up.
Yay! You guys started trouble, didn't you?
Oopsie.
I would say that's trouble. Holy. And then as Risha skids to a halt.
Okay. Holy.
Achoo!
Wait, can you can't see it? It's behind a
It's
corner.
Jawbreaker. That's my bad. That's Jawbreaker.
Uh-huh. This is Jawbreaker.
Never mind. Ignore that. I'm not having the brain cell today.
Fair enough.
No, poor Jawbreaker.
Oh, that should be a 14. Or 12. No, I was right. 12 is right.
Impy-kun, what are we dealing with?
Beholder, would you mind bringing the lantern?
That water looks gross.
Gotta pick up the lantern and bring it along, Risha?
Yeah, and
Okay.
then we're gonna use cunning action to get 30 more feet of movement.
Okay. You can
Hey,
jump 5 feet. You can give another 5 feet with athletics check.
Nah, I've got ring of free action. I don't get difficult terrain cost.
Oh, well then never mind.
5, 6. And we're gonna bring that light with.
There you go. Brought light.
And that shall be it.
Lumi, you're up.
And a dash. Still not sure which form to take, so still nothing. So Lumi's passing his turn.
Okay. Elros, back to you.
Okay, I'm gonna run up.
Yep. Oh, shoot. Well, I'll remember to do it at the end of Elros's turn. 11 will miss, but 20 will hit. For 11?
Yes. I'm also going to add a little something to that.
Sure, go for it.
DC 16 strength saving throw.
12.
It is pushed up against the wall with pushing attack.
Okay. Thunk.
And then remaining movement. I should be able to jump from here to here, right?
What's your strength?
20.
Yes.
Okay. And I am gonna go right there, and I need to add 1d8 more damage to that.
Right, because of your pushing attack.
Yes. So 6.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it's going to shoot a ray at you. It is the 9 ray. So that is the one that turns people into dust. So 6 DC 16 strength, dexterity saving throw, please. 9. 10d8. Okay. Take 43 damage.
You got it.
All right. That is the legendary action. Okay. I don't know how to go back to. No, that's not right. It's whoever's next. Jawbreaker. Why can I not?
How high are the ceilings here?
Like 8 feet?
Okay, so you can't get out of the cone by being up high.
No. The cone is currently off, though.
It is not beholding anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna place him there since he has a speed of fly speed of 60.
Okay.
And he's just gonna park there for the moment.
Okay. And then after Jawbreaker, you're up.
Okay, and I'm just gonna park myself there for the rest of my turn.
Okay. Zari, you're up.
Okay, let's see. So I'm currently slowed, so I have 20 feet of movement. 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20.
And then you have an action or a bonus action.
Mm-hmm. Does repeating the save cost an action?
No, it's at the end of your turn.
Oh, at the end of my turn. Okay. So let's see. Going to throw another javelin.
$11 will miss.
Okay.
You can't see it coming at you, so I'm not going to give you advantage on the repeated.
Yeah. Let's see. Just a second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And another javelin. There we go.
That hits.
Okay. 9 damage, and then I repeat my save. Nat 20.
Ooh, nice. So 9 damage. And you are no longer slowed. All right, at the end of your turn, it's going to, since you just hit it, it's going to shoot a ray at you. Number 2 is Paralyzing Ray. DC 16 Constitution saving throw. That's something that's not a dexterity saving throw.
But I have proficiency on those. And a nat 20.
You're not paralyzed.
Eat it.
So at the start of the Beholder's turn, it's going to turn its eye beam or its anti-magic field back on. And it is going to go to oopsie. Well, that's unfortunate. Map layer. Hold on. Send to bottom. To back. Haha, there we go. So that is where the anti-magic field's currently at. Unfortunately, your owl is suppressed again. And Lumi, you are in the... No, you're not in the dark. Because you didn't light yourself up. So,
Jawbreaker goes poof.
Jawbreaker, yeah, vanishes again. But it has 3 I-beams that can affect three things with I-beams. So, Elros, Cryor, Elros. First I-beam is 9. Elros, I need you to make another... Please succeed at a DC 16 saving throw. As the disintegration ray hits you again. You succeed. Meet it, beat it. All right. Cryor, second I-beam is a 7 sleep ray. Wisdom saving throw from Cryor, please. 8. Cryor falls asleep.
In the water too.
Yeah. So Cryor is sleeping. Yeah, no. Cryor falls asleep and will wake up at the end of his turn as he tries to breathe water asleep. And then the third I-beam, Elros again as a 4. Slowing ray, DC 16 dexterity saving throw, please, Elros. 17, succeeded. All right, Cryer wakes up, but can't take any other actions. Risha, your turn.
Oh geez, oh geez. The zombie one was bad enough. Gonna do cunning action. 6. Holy eyeballs, Batman.
Shining the light at the thing.
Yep.
Okay. Whoop.
And my head feels fuzzy.
Oh, at the end of Cryor's turn, it's going to take a legendary action and try to zap Cryor again, since he woke up so quickly.
How dare you?
It's a 1. Cryer needs to make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw. 12. Cryor is charmed by the beholder for 1 hour or until the beholder damages the creature. So
This is fine.
take that as you will. I don't know what that means for...
We're gonna drop the torch.
Yep. That's a free action.
And we're just gonna be like, "Kerchew!"
That'll miss.
Because you wasted that freaking critical.
Yep, that's why you missed.
Yeah, because I accidentally shot Jawbreaker.
All right. That was movement, bonus, and action. Okay. Lumi, you're up.
So whilst Lumi can't actually see the cone,
Right.
but he did realize that when he was walking up, there were limits
Yes.
to the effect.
Correct.
So if he just walks off the side, like to the right.
Yes. I'm willing to let your character figure that out. I have magical things. They're not working. They're not working. Hey, they're working again.
Like, because he did that already.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just, can I get to the corner and have my magic back, or am I
Yes,
stuck without magic?
You have your magic back.
So, first things first, Potenti Ignati and throwing a ball of fire.
Right, because you have that back too. Throw your ball of fire. That's a critical hit.
19 damage.
19 damage. Okay. It is fired. Doesn't like that. Looks like the eyes go blah, 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 blah.
Also, I at least heard Elrose take a bunch of damage.
Mm-hmm.
As is the usual.
As is the usual.
Oh yeah, good. Range. Healing word at level 3.
There you go.
With decent roll even.
15 healing, Elros.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
At the end of your turn, Lumi, you made a beholder mad. It's going to I-beam you. A 9-beam you. DC 16 dexterity saving throw, please. $20. You succeeded as the part of the wall beside you disintegrates.
Woof!
Elros, you're up.
All right. Did that dumb question out of character?
Mhm.
Maybe, I don't know. Would Elros be able to figure out where the anti-magic field is, or even that it's happening?
Do you have a magical sword? Yeah. You can kind of figure that out. I would let you spend a bonus action maybe to figure out where it's at. You're currently not in it.
Okay, because I was just thinking, does the anti-magic field would work on the beholder as well? If I can push the beholder into it.
Oh, it's emanating from its eye. So
Yeah, it's coming from the
Okay.
eye.
so if you push the beholder, the anti-magic field moves with the beholder.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, I thought
The
it was
way
a
you-
static thing for some reason.
Nope. The way you turn it off is to close its eye. Its big eye.
Mm-hmm. 16 will miss. 13 will miss.
All right, that's my turn. Wait, bonus action. Second wind. Yeah.
That's a good thing. Also, you just attacked it, so it's going to burn its final legendary action that I haven't been doing 3 of every turn because I'm being dumb, and it will hit you with an I-beam. An 8-beam. DC 16 dexterity save, please, Elros.
Is it okay if I second wind first, just in case?
Absolutely. It's after the end of at the end of your turn, so absolutely all your turn happens first.
Okay, awesome. And dex save, right?
Yep, dex save.
Oh.
Well, the petrification ray. On a failed save, the creature begins to turn to stone and is restrained. And you must repeat the thing at the end of your turn. So you are currently restrained. Jawbreaker is currently suppressed. Eberkeet, you're up.
Let's see. I'm gonna try to jump the water again.
Go for it.
All right.
You do a normal jump.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Correct.
And then I will stay here.
Okay. Zari, your turn.
Okay, so going to move up.
Mm-hmm. You are still in the anti-magic field.
Yep. Enter rage.
That seems like a good idea.
That is going to 10-foot aura of effect. Valric gets 3 temp hit points. And then I am going reckless.
Go for it.
Punch it in the balls.
That hits.
Okay, damage.
17. It is now bloodied, as your warhammer takes some gouges out of its purpley blubbery flesh.
Second one does not hit.
Second one does not hit. Correct.
Okay. That is what I do.
Okay. Beholder sees 3 people who are currently not in its anti-magic field and does not want to turn off the anti-magic field. So first beam at Lumi, second at Cryer, third at Elros. So Lumi, it's a 6. Telekinetic ray. Strength save, please, Lumi.
Nope.
You are restrained and then are moved 30 feet. So restrained 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Cryer. Rerolling that. 7. Sleep ray. Cryer is needs a wisdom saving throw. Cryer falls asleep again. Will wake up at the end of his turn when he hits the water.
Up, down, up, down, up, down.
Elros. 4 is slowing ray. DC 16 dexterity save. You have disadvantage because you are restrained. Beholders are the most random monsters I've ever run. My connection to the server has been interrupted.
Same.
Okay, did the roll go through on Beyond D&D Beyond side?
I rolled a 13.
You rolled a 13, so you are slowed. Okay. Well, hopefully we can reconnect to roll 20. I think we may be reconnected to roll 20 at this point. Cryer, at the end of his turn, wakes up for hitting the thing. Back online, but to the safe side, you may want to stop doing anything important. Oh, there's a 13 came through. Okay. So it's sort of working, maybe. Game log. Pop the game log open. There we go. Risha, you're up. I don't know why it's only initiative checks in the game log.
I gotta get back to the action. Just roll 20. Refreshed. Okay.
I'm gonna refresh. But yeah.
Is the light source that torch literally just fire?
No, it's a hooded lantern.
Oil lantern.
It's gonna take too long to open it. I wanted to set an arrow on fire.
Yeah, that would take too long.
So we're just gonna shoot it then, because that eyeball is a very tempting target.
I mean, the eyeball is like 3/4 of its face.
Exactly. And what do you do with eyeballs? You put pokey things in them.
15 will miss.
Excellent. And that's it.
For whatever reason, my game log for D&D Beyond is not current. I don't know why. Okay, anyway. Movement. Hey, you're back out of the anti-magic field, so your cloak reactivates.
Yep.
Lumi, you're up. You are currently restrained.
I see nothing.
Mm-hmm. It's because he moved you around a corner. Or it moved you around the corner.
I'll use this time to activate my Pearl of Power,
Go for it.
regaining a 3rd level spell slot.
That seems reasonable.
That's about what I can do with my turn, so pass turn and restrain.
Elros. You were hit with the petrification ray. At the end of your turn. So you have an action. You can't move. But you can swing your sword with disadvantage. Will miss. Unfortunately, will also miss.
Okay, and I need to make saving throws.
DC 16 dexterity saving throw to not become a statue. 18. You are no longer You are no longer turning into stone. And you are no longer restrained.
Awesome.
The owl is still suppressed. Eberkeet, your turn.
Okay, I guess I'll move out to where it can see me now. 5, 10, 15, and then jumping for 20, 25. And then I guess I'll dash for 35, 40, 50, and I'll be there.
Okay. Do you have a bonus action?
Nope.
Okay. Zara, you're up. I'm going to put the cone back on the GM layer.
Okay. Still raging.
Mm-hmm.
That's going reckless again.
Maybe. 25 will hit.
12 damage.
12 damage.
Second swing.
15 will miss.
Yep, 15 will miss. Okay, that's it.
All right. Beholder's turn. Can't do Zari.
Oh, that's why it's not targeting me, because I'm in the...
Because you're in the anti-magic field, yes.
Ah.
But Risha tried to shoot it. Eberkeet didn't do anything. Elros tried... Elros, Eberkeet, and Risha in that order. Elros, a 9. Disintegration Ray. DC 16 dexterity saving throw, please, Elros. That's 4d8 damage. Roll. So 32 damage, Elros.
Still up, buddy?
Ow.
He should be, because I gave him 15
Yeah.
and he gave himself 17, which is the 32.
Yeah, but ow. All right. Second one, Eberkeet, I believe. 8 is petrification. DC 16 dex, Eberkeet. $14. You are restrained and start turning into stone. It's like a bad ELO song. And then a 10 for Risha. That's the death ray. DC 16 dexterity saved, Risha. 9. 10d10 damage. Take 56 damage, Risha.
Risha is down.
Okay, we're going to have to pause here for a solid moment, because that was the death ray. I'm going to put it in the chat. The target dies if the ray reduces its hit to 0. You do not start rolling saving throws. Are you okay with that? I'll let you have a chance to think about it, but I'm not going to kill a character by a random roll unless the player is okay with it. And resurrection magic exists, but
Death ray is solvable. Disintegration ray, not so much.
Yeah.
well, I mean, both are technically solvable, just different
We
levels of solvable. So,
are going
One
to
is
let-
immediately solvable. The
Yeah.
other is
oh right, because you have prepared
Revivify.
revivify. So you are dead technically, but you can be revivified.
She's gonna go have a small conversation with Mab, since Mab has claim on her soul.
That okay. Question here: do the other players mind if we take a short break from combat to have that conversation?
I'm good with it.
Sure,
Don't
go
mind
ahead.
at all.
All right, Suda, please meet me in the sideboard.
Yay!
So, Risha, this is the middle of combat. You see this thing blasting bits of stone off, and then a glowing black beam lances out of one of its eyes and hits you dead in the chest. And you felt the pain of Mab clenching your heart before.
I gave it to him.
And this is compared to that, the pain of your heart stopping compared to that is almost a relief, but it still hurts and it still sucks. And you find yourself drifting away from your consciousness is drifting away from your body. And you see in the distance the I gotta get the right one. Hold on. I wasn't actually expecting somebody to die. An opalescent statue of a beautiful woman. And the empty eyes of this statue fill your vision, and you find yourself falling through it and falling into a court, a large room, and you tumble forward and land on an ice floor, and before you is a familiar figure, impossibly tall, impossibly dark, somehow more real than before.
Oh, it's you, milady.
She cocks her head at you and says, "If they want you back, do you want to go?"
I mean, they are family.
Fair enough. Watch with me, child. And you find yourself puppeted up by her. She lifts up her hands, and you find your arms and legs like mannequin puppet up, and you like skitter your way, is the only way to put it, across to a pool of there's like an ice pedestal with a pool of water in it that is focused on your body, and you can just kind of at the edges see everything else going along. Now, child, if they bring you back, this will be very, very cold. And we'll go ahead and cut back over to the main.
Yes.
a third level for that thing.
Okay, we return. Crier. Was Crier asleep again? No. Crier
He's
was
charmed.
He was charmed, right. For the next hour.
Action, stillness of mind.
There you go. You can use your action in one effect in yourself, causing you to be charmed or frightened. There you go. You remove it with your action. You still have your bonus action and your movement.
I'm just gonna move Lumi out in the hallway so I can see
There you go.
what's happening.
Right. I would give you cryo vision, but I can't. Cryo moves like right next to it, probably.
Yep.
Yeah, Cryo moves right next to it. Then Lumi's back over there. All right. All right. Well, Risha's dead currently. Lumi, you're up.
I'm still standing on a ledge, right?
Correct.
Tapping my foot around. Oh boy. Oh boy.
The token layer.
Well, Rish is looking lifeless. Question, do I do this now or do I do this when we've dealt with the thing?
I would wait till we're done with the thing.
It's up to you. You as long as it doesn't take more than 10 turns. Risha's currently down 1 turn of that, so has 9 turns left.
I start waiting.
Waiting. Okay. I thought you said waiting. I was like, what? Anything else, or Lumi?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out ranges on things.
Okay.
Produce flame is too far, but we can always try to frostbite him.
Sure. DC 15 Constitution save?
16 con save, yes.
16 con save. 6.
Takes 5 damage and disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes.
It's not making very many of those.
No, but it has it.
Elros, you're up.
All right.
All right, I'd probably fire up Chalice story form.
Okay. You guys all heard Risha. You all saw Risha get hit by something and just kind of collapse onto the ground.
Yep.
And like no scream, no dramatics, just down.
And she is not snoring.
And she is not snoring. Unlike Cryer.
Yep.
Am I still slowed?
No.
Okay.
That only lasts a turn, basically. 16, neither of those hit.
All right. That's my turn.
Okay. Owl is still suppressed. Eberkeet.
Let's see. I am going to hit it with a 3rd level Mind Spike.
Okay, that sounds real unpleasant. I don't like that. Wisdom save. A wisdom plus 7, apparently? 26?
Half damage then.
No, I'm going to use my only remaining portent to make it roll a 2.
So that'll make it fail. So 19 psychic?
Yeah, and as long as I maintain concentration, I know where it is, but that's not super helpful.
Right.
And that was a divination spell, so that lets me recover a lower level spell slot.
All right, well, with that, it is looking very beat up.
And I'm restrained, yeah?
Oh, right, you need to make another save.
Yeah. So I can't move, so that's the end of my turn, and I will make my save, and restrained gives dexterity saves disadvantage.
Uh-huh. Eberkeet, you feel your legs become solid, and then your hip, and then your waist, and there is a final gasp of air, and you are now stone.
Well, good thing there's a Medusa in town.
Not that you guys know that. Yay, Enter is here. It's not even your turn, Enter, so you can catch up.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll deal with that in a little bit. Zari?
Zari turn. Reckless.
Yeah, I figured. Can you extra reckless? 21 will hit. 17. It's looking so beat up. Like at this point, you're knocking giant pieces of flesh off of it. 22 will hit. 17. It's barely like it's no longer floating off the ground. It's touching the ground and oh shoot, I forgot to use my legendary action. So at the end of your turn, it will do a legendary action and shoot a eye ray at Elros. From Hell's Heart, it stabs at you. 8. That is a petrification ray. Elros, DC 16 saving throw, please. 19. You're okay. Beholder's turn. All right. So it. All right, it's going to suppress its. I don't. For some reason, I can't get rid of the cone, but it's going to suppress the cone. And you just did great big damage to it, Zari. So it's going to attempt to irate you. That's a 3. That's Fear Ray. 16 Wisdom saving throw, please. You're raging, so you have advantage? Question mark from fear.
Let's see. Features and traits.
Oh, there it is. Not gonna live long enough to bring it back, so. Might be a thing you took. That's fair. Roll your save, and we can come back to it if it is.
Okay. What save was it?
Fear Ray is Wisdom.
Okay. Roll advantage, maybe.
Roll advantage, maybe. Yes, 12. So you are afraid. And we'll come back to it if you figure out if it does. All right, so second one is a 6. It's telekinetic ray. It is a 16 strength saving throw.
That one I am good at.
Yeah. You are moved 30 feet.
Not too good, apparently.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and you are restrained. So third is a 10, is a death ray. DC 16 dexterity saving throw. You would have advantage from being barbarian, but you also have disadvantage from being restrained, so it's just a flat roll. 17, you saved. No, it's not advantage.
Yep, it's a 1.
It's a 3. So you take 10d10 damage. 57.
I'm still standing.
I'm still standing, better than ever been. Crier, you're up.
At least it wasn't just me this fight that took damage.
That definitely is true. It had not just been you.
I'll attack with my quarterstaff. 8 damage.
And with a after falling asleep 3 times and finally making it up to the thing, quarterstaff slams it on the top of the. That doesn't have a skull. Top of the head, and it kind of starts deflating and oozing and stops moving and is dead.
Here for the final blow.
Kill stealer. All right. Risha, you are still dead. Lumi, your turn.
Revivify!
Okay. What does what does it look like when Lumi casts something that brings somebody literally back from the dead?
Grabbing the diamonds needed and starts chanting, casting, and especially when now that he's in his chalice form, and he basically looks like the night sky, stars will form towards his casting hand and start to coalesce into a blob of starlight, which I will go and revive with, and it will spread over Risha and kind of absorb in, and like a small jolt will happen as the last of the blob like kind of seeps into the skin.
As the blob seeps into the skin, Risha gasps a desperate gasp of air, and out when she breathes back out again, a long plume of condensation blows out of her mouth, and the water beside her and the area around her for 10 feet freezes solid in an instant. And Risha is shivering and freezing cold and soaking wet. Jawbreaker flies over and lands on Iberkeet's shoulder and like nuzzles the stone form.
So, we fixed that. How do we fix that?
Not hammer.
Obviously not hammer.
Bring her out and we can probably find someone that can cast the spells we need.
What does this take? Like,
Stone to flesh?
yeah, I think so.
I don't remember what spell level it is.
Let's see.
If you had basilisk oil, within a minute, I believe.
Oh, we ain't gonna find basilisk oil within a minute.
Nope. All right.
It's only a 6th level transmutation spell.
And I am going to be able to pick her up, right? Like Azari Strong Girl.
Yeah, Zari Strong Girl. Between you and Elros, you can carry her out.
Okay.
Like between the two of you, you're strong enough. I mean, she weighs hundreds of pounds as a statue.
The petrification condition multiplies my weight by 10, and I normally weigh 125 pounds, so I'm over half a ton.
Yeah. So yeah, it takes the two of you. Carefully dragging Iberkeet so that no pieces chip off.
Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing she wears a lot of robes, so it's kind of a solid piece.
So we're gonna we have the scene, Risha, like there, as you guys are walking back up, there are icicles forming on Risha and like occasionally dropping off and shattering on the ground, and every step she takes leaves a frosty footprint that remains for a moment in the relatively warm underground air.
All right. Healing word Risha and using the form of chalice form to heal Zari at the same time.
Go for it.
Greater restoration is how you fix petrification, by the way.
Ah, there you go. So, upon being healed, Risha, the cold leaves you. You warm back up with the warmth of life, and you guys carefully get Iberkeet to the base of the ladder. But looking at the ladder and then looking up, you're relatively certain that ladder's not surviving moving 1,000 pounds all at once, plus two heavy people. And the door, or the latch, the gate at the top is like blocked or locked or something.
I'll climb the ladder and knock on the latch.
Thump, thump, thump. Here, I'm going to move everybody back over there. It takes you several attempts before you hear somebody yell, kind of muffled, "What?"
Can you open it up, please?
Are you a monstrosity that's gonna rip our faces off?
No, we killed that one.
No, but I am a cold one who will stab you in the kidney.
You can hear a discussion happening.
She's joking.
She said kidney. I don't want my kidney stabbed. You sure? That's probably that stupid adventure mercenary group that's supposed to kill the thing. Well, I mean, maybe it is.
Yes, we are that stupid adventuring group that's supposed to kill the thing. Please let us up.
And you hear some shifting and a bolt being thrown, and the like daylight floods into this place from it's noon, so daylight floods in from above, nearly blinding with nearly blinding after the time in the darkness and the tunnels. And they go, nobody's dead? Nobody got turned into dust?
Not dust, but stone.
I see. That's a problem. Well, we'll get some rope. Just a minute. And the guards like clear some space. Pass down. Go ahead.
I throw some rope down as well.
Okay. Pass down a rope. You tie it around. Iberkeet. They look like they've done an okay job. And at this point, it's like, all right, 1, 2, 3, strength check, please.
Ooh, strength or athletics?
Athletics is fine. Either way.
Everybody pulling on the rope?
Anybody who's pulling on the rope, yep.
15 for Zari.
Okay.
I don't know why it's doing advantage.
I don't know either, but...
Maybe because of rage.
Oh, probably because rage, yeah. Alright. So, a few heaves, and Ibrahkeet is safely raised back to the surface. And one of the guards looks at another one and says, we'll get a cart for your friend. Did you succeed?
It's dead. You can go down and check for yourself if you want
I'm
to.
not going down and checking. I would prefer you brought some proof back up.
Elros, didn't I see you like cut off one of its eye stalks or something?
Oh yeah.
You say, holding up just this squishy mass of flesh with a eye that's like hanging off of a nerve sticking out of it.
Oh, that's what that is? I thought that was just your new tentacle fetish.
Oh God, why does it smell like that? Okay,
It was in a sewer.
you know, good enough. And a cart is summoned, and it's shortly after noon when you guys make it back to the castle. You are met at the lower gate to the building by Zuza, who is watching the cart proceed up with an insight check look on her face. What give anybody wants to give me an insight check?
I will roll that because I'm the radar.
Right. 19
Zari did
for
pretty
Zari.
good.
Yeah, 25. Oh my goodness.
Who?
Yeah. Anybody who didn't roll and Cryor, she is wearing an amused expression because seeing a statue being slowly, like carefully, gingerly lowered out of the wagon, being stood upright, and then an owl like flying overhead and circling probably about 10 feet up before finally landing on Ibrahkeet's shoulder. Zari and Lumi, you guys read under her fairly well-formed, amused expression fear, almost. Concern, for sure. And she goes, she looks at you and goes, everybody must have survived, although I see you have a small problem with a statue.
Yep.
May I?
Technically, no, I didn't.
You're breathing, and here
Now,
Druid.
she nods.
I will sheepishly raise my hand. Yeah, because we lost someone, but we got them back.
It's good you had a diamond on hand. Pause quick. A restoration requires a expensive material component.
Diamond dust's worth 100 G or BP.
Greater restoration. Yeah. So
I spent all of my diamonds.
I figured.
Fine.
She takes a pouch out of her belt, and after intimating that she would like permission, scatters a little bit of dust in a circle around Ibrahkeet, and there is it's a brown red dust, right? And there is you guys feel a zephyr of wind pick up and then start swirling around, and then out of the clear blue sky, a crack of lightning hits the statue, causing Jawbreaker to fly off in panic, startle away in panic. And Iberkeet, you are suddenly in a bright, sunny noontime day with a windstorm rapidly dying around you.
I'm already starting to cast another Mind Spike.
Nope. We're good. We're good. Everything's good. It's dead. You could not cast another spell, please.
And then I let go of the magic before I actually expend the spell slot.
Right.
Zari gives Iberkeet big hug. Sort of crushing hug.
Ow, my tender soft flesh.
You have an owl, so you have, Zari with one head on one shoulder picking you up, and the owl lands on the other shoulder and nuzzles your face, knocking your mask a bit askew. And Zuza kind of half grins and motions for y'all to follow her, and she heads into the castle.
Right. Let's follow.
You are
Also,
led. Go ahead.
By the way, if anyone else took damage and I didn't catch it, let me know. I will use Healer's Kit charges on you. But I think it was just the 3 that at least did massive damage.
I think it was only 3 people who even took any damage, because that's kind of how beholders work.
I mean, the emotional damage is harder to heal.
That is a true statement.
Right. We're let in.
You guys are let in, and before you turned up a set of large, wide open stairs. Instead, you turn left. Last time you turned left and went up a large set of stairs. This time you turn right, and Zuza just walks into a wall, walks through a apparent wall.
I have dealt with these before I walk through.
Yep, same here.
Without any hesitation, several of you at least follow. And you are in another well-lit hallway. This one and this one at the end of it has a staircase going down, and Zuza is waiting to see if you guys who all follows, or how assured. And as soon as the fact that you just follow instantaneously, eyebrows a little bit, and then goes down the stairs.
Was the stairs right behind the wall?
Nah, it's 20 feet, 30 feet.
Okay, so we still had a little bit of platform. So
Yeah.
Otherwise, that would be a really strange step to make.
No, it's not a immediate step down as you pass through.
I will enunciate behind me as I go through what I see and say, "Come on, it's safe."
None of you who are not on the other side of the wall when he says that, hear it.
Well, I guess if we're getting paid, we might as well go with them.
Hey, Hey, Cryo, you got the coordinates for the circle in Miiva?
I
I think
start looking through my notes.
You absolutely wrote that down.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm just bringing it up so you know, like we have them ready.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm looking while we're walking to the stairs,
Okay.
fiddling to my notes to find them.
It's a long ways down. Like this castle was built on a hill near the river, and you don't think it's very long until you're below where the river normally is. And you continue to go down, and there's no apparent other paths off of this staircase. And it's not turning corners. It is just going down. And it's still well lit. Can I have everybody make me an intelligence saving throw, please?
Are we walking to Miiva?
There is a giggle from the person who's leading you in front. Risha? This... Oh, Cryor as well. Both of you, these stairs have repeated at least 3 times.
Oh, what's a save?
Saving throw, yeah.
Yeah, but one that will be a 2. So I rolled? Yeah, it's the same as my, it's the same.
Yeah, it should be the same. So these stairs have repeated, and the person in front of you doesn't look quite real. And you two realize that you're just standing in a room, and everybody else is walking, like, intimating walking downstairs.
The good old endless staircase trick. I should give the small golf club.
There's another chuckle, and the rest of you realize with a bit of a stumble that you're standing in a room at the end of this hallway, and there is a dimly glowing circle, and it is ringed by magical lights. And Julik, who is sitting at a desk kind of in the corner of the room, rolls his eyes a little bit. And just kind of goes, well, payment. Yes. Do you know where you're going? I have the coordinates to brain fart. That big city. I have the coordinates to Volley here. If that is where you wanted to go, you said you were heading in that direction.
Well, we wanted to change direction to Miiva.
You have the coordinates?
Yes.
I'll show him the notes.
He takes and copies the coordinates down in a ledger beside him, and then pulls out.
May our monk copy the coordinates to Volley if we want to use our own circle again?
He thinks about that for a minute. You seem to be a useful troop. And he hands over a piece of paper to Cryor.
I'll stick them in my notebook.
At the top of the paper is not Volley, but Ava.
Fair enough. Maybe you will be convinced of our heroism one of these days.
Mayhaps. You have done me a service at the very least. And then he pulls a scroll out from the desk. When you are ready, get inside the circle.
I'll look at the group like, do we need to finish anything here?
Not that I know of, and Lumi will not regally, but like determinedly take position inside the circle, facing eastwards.
Okay.
Zari steps into the circle and says with a practice bow, give our regards to your daughter. She is a fine woman and will make a fine leader one day.
He nods and says, if I can get her heads out of the clouds, she will be every bit as much a leader that I am.
Maybe don't keep the leash on too tight. Let her explore a little.
He nods.
Risha will make the most formal curtsy she can, and then step into the circle and be like, "Oh, yes. By the way, the Queen of the Winter Court sends her regards."
Zari rolls her eyes.
Zuza chuckles again, apparently amused. This explains the ice.
I walk in as well and take a bow.
Once everybody's inside, he unfurls the scroll and starts intoning the words to activate the teleportation circle. He obviously has either done this before or is familiar with how to cast the spell, because when he inputs the correct coordinates, there's no hesitation, there's no thought. It just rolls off the tongue in a language that none of you understand. And we fade out with we pull back with the image of you guys fading in to Miiva, startling the guard, who is not quite asleep, but definitely not really paying attention to this. Elros, this is the person who you had been training before you guys left. They stumble backwards in their chair and start raising the alarm before they realize who you are, and then just like runs up to you guys and gives the closest person a hug, which is probably Risha. As much of a bad idea as that is. And we fade out on Risha's reaction to that.
What is this affection? Ew! Get off me!
And we fade back in to a scene in Ava that you guys do not see. It is the night of the 14th of Snowflake Obsidian. Shoot, my brain. Tiasa is in the library, having pulled a volume of religious learning off of the shelf, the same volume that Iberkeet earlier pulled, and has opened the page to a magical trinket that is a eye made of snowflake obsidian, on a hemp cord, on a hemp cord cloth. And you hear her, well, you don't hear her, but she says out loud, "Yes, you're right. They need help. You're right. I am doing no good at here. I would be better off if I was able to help them too." And she almost unconsciously reaches down to the page and closes her hand, and inside of her palm there is now a disc of snowflake obsidian. She wraps the cord around her neck. She closes the clasp. The image on the page is no longer there. She closes the book. She turns, and almost as if in a dream, she walks out of the library, the back room of the library where she is. She walks out the front door, and she walks towards the main gate of the city in the direction of blah 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 Valley. She goes, "Yes, I think I can find some allies there. I think it's my time to be an adventurer as well." And with that, we will go ahead and end the session. So, thank you to my players for playing. Thank you to everybody for watching. It has been amazing having you here. Bye.